welcome back to Dewy Cattleya Definition channel. I'm Debbie and this is our second video for Pick a Card reading content. And in this Pick a Card reading content, I would like to open a topic of how do people view me. So this is a topic for those of you who really want to know what other people think of you, both on your positive traits, negative traits, and on the solution that you can work to maximize yourself and your potential. And in this video, we are more to like a professional connection and more like a family connection. So these people are not your love interests. So you should imagine like maybe your boss, your family, your friends, your co-workers, or just people in general. I hope that this will help you, because actually knowing what other people see us is also very important in this life, so we could evaluate and improve ourselves. And maybe you don't know that I actually got an Instagram account. I have it at Dewy so please follow it if you would like to. And do not forget to subscribe this channel, like this video, and also comment and turn on the notification to get the immediate notification as soon as I upload a new video. By the way, in this video, unlike the previous one, I will only give you 5 groups. So once again, I never know why I choose 5 groups or 3 groups. It's just like what my gut's telling me and what my heart's communicate to me that it's 5. It should be like 5 groups. So this, and here we are. Just like the previous videos, the method might be same, or you have your own method. You just have to pick from maybe group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which one is the most resonates with you. And because this is a general reading, so you do not have to always push everything exactly and connect everything with your life, because maybe some parts are not same like your life. So just take what resonates and lift the race who does not. You can just go to the description box and choose the timestamp if you already know which group that you have chosen, and enjoy the video. Hi, welcome for all of you who choose group number 1. This is a pick a card reading about how do people view me. So how do people, right? These people that I meant is someone that is involved with you in not romantical situation. So it's not your love interest, but other than that, it can be your boss, it can be your friends, or it can be your family. So I already have 12 tarot cards and 3 oracle cards here. The first row will tell the positive traits of yours in other people's eyes, and then this will be the negative traits of yours, and this will be the solution for you, and this will be what can you do to improve it on the next situations, or like more about what's coming into your life with these 3 oracle cards. So let's get started with how do people see your positive traits. So this is like the kind of your charm. Death cards, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have 8 of Cups. We also have Justice and King of Cups. All right. So let's go for the Death card. I can see that you are a person that is flexible. How do I say that you are flexible? Because with the Death card, somehow I see that you're never get afraid to go and to leave certain place or certain situation, or it's just like if there's something that coming to an end in your life, you're just letting it. So you're not afraid if maybe you are currently happy now and then you will get separate with a person that you kind of have a feelings for, and you're just like, that's okay, maybe I will manage. And it's just like you are never get scared for something new or even adapt into a new place. So other people see that traits as something that is so cool, because Other people worried so much. Instead, you're not. You're always up for something new in your life. You like to see how this world works and you are searching for it. You see that if there's a goodbye, if there's something that and it means that there's a new opportunities for you. That's a very good trait. And how other people see you. So you're kind of like a fresh of new air for for other people. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I can see that you have this charm of like to giving something to others. It can be like dinner treat, or it could be like giving other people money or gifts. It's like you like to share something that you have to other people, so other will see you as a very generous kind of person. And with the Eight of Cups, just like just how this sync with the Death card, it's like you never get scared to leave situation or something that is not serving you anymore. And the good thing is that you easily get to move on, even though I never said that it is always easy and fast, but it might be not something that you are stressed over. So even though whenever you move on from something or someone, it might be take a longer time, just like other people, but you're not so stressed or not so into it. So other people will see your life as just like a balanced thing. This person is very balanced. This person is not that hopeless romantic. This person is not that swoon over something. So you are how I see you here is that you're very in tune with your life, and that's how other people see you too. And with the Justice card, I can see that whenever you are in a circle or whenever you're in a situation in which you have to choose something, you always have a power to not choose anything and just be the negotiator, or just turn out to choose the most win-win solution kind of thing, because you are very fair. You don't want to take side, but you're trying to, like be the person who can accommodate those two sides. That's actually very good. And it turns out that for some people, that is what they need. They need the negotiator. They need someone that can be the moderator in their problems, not someone who like to meddle up and then take side. And with the King of Cups, I see that other people view you as a very mature kind of person in a sense of your emotion. So you're not a person who likes to cry in public or laugh too hard. You're always in poise, you're always in tune, you always know how to act to other people. And that is very good, because for some people it's hard. Maybe some people are overreacting, but you will never do that. You will always be seen as someone who can control your emotion. And maybe sometimes for other people it can be a charm, because you're sort of very mysterious and they might be curious about you. I can sense the thing that if you're a guy, then other people will think that you're very cool, and if you're a girl, then other guys will like try to come to you, because you're just like a puzzle to them, because it's not like looking at you, it's like looking at someone with so many things to know about, and that is good. You have those kind of charm. And we can go for the negative traits that other people perceive from you. Two of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands, Temperance. It's rare to see the Temperance as negative cards here. And then the Empress in reverse and the Lovers. Right, we have a Two of Pentacles in reverse here. It's quite of like funny, because your positive trait could be like also your negative traits in people's eyes. If we see the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it means that people can see that you are lacking the skill of managing your financial or your money or expenditure. It seems like sometimes if there's a case or a situation in which you have to pay for something that is necessary, that is your primary needs, you are just run out of money. And I think the cause of it is because you like to giving to somebody else, and other people might realize that problem too. So maybe because you like to spend your money for other people and not at the right time, or just not in special occasion. Instead, in everyday life, you like to treat other people for a dinner or for a lunch just for free and for nothing special. It might make you broke. So I recommend you for like being like be wiser for the how you spend your money. And this is something that people can see too from you too. And with the eight of wands, how I see here is that with the eight of wands, you are very busy with your life. So whenever something come to an end, you always have something to work upon. You have always have new project. You always have new things that you want to do. You're a kind of person who likes to try everything. It might be good if you are I mean, like it might be good because you will always experience something new, but other people will be hard to keep on your like to keep on the circle or in tune with your life because it always change. Other people will feel like they will never be able to catch up with you, and instead it makes them very far away from you. By looking at the Eight of Wands card, I can sense the energy of you as a person who is hard to find a best friend or a circle in which you can settle for quite a while, because you like to go and you're just like a lone wolf in which you are by yourself and you're never stay or settle in one place for too long. Maybe you just have one best friend from your childhood, or you're not having any best friend at all, and sometimes you feel lonely. It's because you are running too fast. You're running too fast, bro. Like sometimes you are becoming a person who is hard to be it's hard for other people to go and walk together with you, because your life is not like the go with the flow one, but your life is like what's coming up next, and you're like chasing and never ending cycle of, if there's something and I have to go for something new. It's just like that in every single aspect. If you are searching for a romantic partner, then you if there's something come to an end, then you like to immediately find a new one. Or if it's a job, if it's an ending, that you like to changing your jobs according to what you like. So other people can see that you're easily switched, and maybe other people could see that it's hard for you to commit. Okay, it's like you are a very free kind of person. You're a free bird. With the temperance cards, what I see here is that other people could see that the traits of you being fair and not taking a side could be also a negative traits of you too, because other people want you to be more assertive. Other sometimes in a situation you also have to choose. You like to be knowing what you want, knowing what you can do, and instead of walk away, you have to show it to other people. You have to show that you have sight, that you have something that you want, and it's rarely be seen because you are more about what is coming to yourself. And whenever you feel happy, then what other people think does not matter. So I see and feel the energy of lone wolf here. Hello. And the Empress in reverse could say that you're not a person who likes to give your opinion, maybe because you like to go from one situations to other, or one circle to others. You tend to not be seen because you will go eventually, and that is why you are rarely giving your opinion to other people. And I hope that you will be like more bold and giving your opinion, because that is very important for you sometimes, especially if you're at work, and especially if this is about what you want to know about your boss really wants you to be more open-minded, and then be brave to say what you are like or what you agree or not. I'm sorry if there's the sound of dog barking, that is mine. I'm sorry, it's their time to eat. And then the last card of the negative traits on how people see you is the Lovers. Maybe what I get here is that you're kind of like flirty. It's like because you like to giving something to others, especially opposite gender, they will tend to have a thinking that you kind of into them, that you are showing something special, but instead it's just like your way for giving attention to your friends. It's just like because you are kind, some people are thinking that you're giving them false hope, and that is what happened here. It's kind of like the charm of you is being the charm of yours is being misunderstood as a player. So that is what the other people see you. You're a player because that you are not a person who can be seen that easily commit into a certain situation and to a certain people. You have the tendency to easily switch your partner, your job, your house, your career, and everything in your life. And I think because it's not because you are it's not because you feel like there's no choice and you have to do it, but it's just because it is your nature to always have something new in your life. So that is what other people see, that you are too fast, they cannot catch you up, you're kind of lone wolf, sometimes you don't want to give your opinion, and you're kind of player here. But the solutions of you, how people view you, especially the negative traits one, is two of wands in reverse and then the ace of wands. So let's go to the two of wands in reverse. By the two of wands, what can I see is that you have to know first what is your life goals, what do you want to achieve in your life, why you're come to this world, why you born as yourself. I think that maybe up until now you still don't know what do you want to be, or what kind of like life purpose that you want to chase after. It's like you are always changing your life. It's like you are always changing your job, changing your partner, because you always find your life purpose. You always try to see what are the life purposes exist in this world. Instead, you forgot to make your own life purposes. So life purposes is actually not something that we can find. Life purposes is something that we create, because each and every one of us is different. So what other people have their own life purposes out there might not be suitable for you, and if you are keep on try to find it, you will never get one. And that is the reason why it is hard for you to settle down, and it will really hard for you to connect, to feel satisfied. You will always running in a circle in a never ending circle, in which you feeling like you never get to the finish line. So it's very important for you to think again, to think who you are, what are you capable of, what you can do to this world, and what you are happy, what makes you happy, and then you can try to find your life purposes. That is what the two of wands in reverse want you to do. So stop acting impulsively, stop changing changing the way you are live this world. Like, it's not always something that you have to chase after. Sometimes you just have to settle down, to think, to wait, because you're not a person who likes or have the patience to just wait and sit there. You like to, okay, I have to go. You always you have the tendency to do that. So this time you have to just wait and plan carefully. And with the ace of wands, just like how the Empress card said that you sometimes hard to give your opinion to other people, these Ace of Wands cards want you to have opinion. And then you are finally have the bravery not only just to walk away for something that not serving you well anymore, but also have the bravery to go and say what is in your thought, and just go with that and make it come true. Maybe you're sometimes just planning what you want, but you're not saying it out loud to the world, and that is why it is hard for you, and just see at what the world's offer to you, but forget that you can make a new opportunity by yourself. So that is what I can see, and the solution, especially for the negative traits that that people are currently look at you. And then this will tells you what can you improve. in the future. And what will happen for you too. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So, okay, it's transformation. It's about transformation. And also the great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Okay, soul tribe. Let's highlight at the tribe word there. And then we also have star mother. How can you mother yourself? Wow, it's just like connect to each other. The tarot cards and then the oracle cards. The transformation cards actually want you to become a new person. So you are far too long keeping your life like this, always in chase, always in like you're always running from your life. It's like you're always running in your reality. It's like you never settle down. So transformation means like maybe you have to become someone that you're actually not. Maybe you have to try to like set more settle into something and not changing everything as your heart desire. It's just like maybe you have to be more loyal into certain things in your life, and that is sort of transformation that you have to go through in order for you to find a balance. The great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribe. This is what you have to find, a soul tribe. And sometimes that you're very lacking of, you just like I said, maybe it's hard for you to find a soul tribe. Why? Because once again, soul tribe means the people who are you can connect for long time, because you are in a running, so it's hard for you to find your soul tribe. And that is what these cards want you to know, that you have to find it and you will get it. So how should you do? Then you go and improve yourself. You have to plan, you have to know what is your life goals, and then you have to be more assertive. You also have to be brave to say your opinion, and there you will find the soul tribe and the people who finally understand you. The last is about a star mother. How can you mother yourself? Mother yourself means like you understand yourself more, how you nurture yourself. So instead of letting yourself always being like in a boat in the middle of a thunderstorm in a sea, that you are always, being brought to somewhere you never know. It's a place for you to just stay, to pamper yourself, to see where can I feel like home. So you're not in a running anymore. By understanding yourself more, it could be a key to finally find the happiness that you always desired. And that's it for group number 1. I think I have spent a lot of times explaining this to you. I am sorry. It's just like what I like to do. Sometimes I'm being drawn into the cards and what I really want to say for you. But group number 1, I have to say that you are a kind of person who will make your opposite gender feel like drawn into your charm and magic, because you're very cool. Other people see you as a cool person. You are very easygoing. You have a adventurous life. But at the other side, people also can see that settle down might be something that you need. You need to calm down. You need to have a right per se. You need to be more mature. I think that is what other people want you to be. And this is the solution for you, and this is what will be into your life too. So I hope this will help you, group number 1. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram at dewycattleya.tarot, and then like this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and comment me about how is the reading for you. Thank you so much for watching this video once again, and see you at my next video. Bye bye. Hello, group number 2, welcome. This is your reading for the topic of how does people view me. So I already have 3 rows. The first one will represent the positive traits on how people see you, and then this is the negative traits on how people may perceive you out there, and this is like the solution that you can do to improve yourself in front of others, and this is like how it will be turns out for you, and the energy check for your future as a brand new person. The other people here is not a love interest. So other than that, like maybe your boss, and it can be your family or your friends or your best friends or anyone in your mind, or just people in general, except the one that you're kind of have love interest with. So we're gonna do an exceptional one for them. So let's get started, and I'm gonna open the cards that will show you the positive traits when other people see or view you. Emperor. Nice. And then we have Justice card. There's also Eight of Wands. And the Hermit. Queen of Cups. Alright. Let's get started with the Emperor cards and the Justice cards. I sense almost like the same energy with these two cards. The Emperor cards means that other people view you as a leader and someone that is very fair. I can see that you are very wise here. You have reached certain point where people are very respectful towards you. Other people view you as a person that has so many knowledge or ability, very skillful, and someone that they can look up to. With the Justice cards, you are also fair and you are very poised. You also have an opinion in which you can help other people and make and also deliver a good result every time other people are asking you or just wanted to know your opinion. You're kind of a person that can give a good opinion that is fair. That is what I see from these two cards, from the Emperor and the Justice. And with the Eight of Wands, I can see that you're kind of like very good on your career or maybe your educations. I can see that you're always busy. You are very into something that you like, and life is actually other people see you like your life is moving fastly in a way that you are always content with your work and you always have something to do. This is a positive one because everybody was actually desire to have a good career or education as you do. And with the Hermit, other people see you as like a person who are very introspective. You can unlike others who maybe seek decision or making their decision based on other people's thoughts and other people's opinion, you are always looking to yourself. You're very introspective and you have the power to control yourself and make yourself in a balance. But the Hermit means that you also like to spend time with yourself rather than with the others. And the Queen of Cups, I see that you're very nurturing here. You have the power to make other people comfortable, and so many people are seeking advice from you. And the advice that I sense here is more like a life advice rather than work advice or other professional things. But the one that people seek for you is how you're very wise about life and about how you go through hard times in general. So I see you as a great person. Other people are very respectful towards you. I think you have reached a certain point in which you have successful in such a young age, or you have worked so hard. And this Eight of Wands also means that you're kind of like a high achiever. So in other people's eyes, you are the one that has so many achievements. You are someone who always strive for the best. You're this kind of person that other people's are, very awe and very amazed, but for so many things that you have done. And this is like the negative traits that people view from you. So we got the Four of Cups, and then the Magician in reverse. There are also Six of Wands, King of Wands, and there's Nine of Pentacles. Okay, looking at these five cards, I have to see that the third last cards in this row is not your negative traits actually, but it's about how people are actually feel envy towards you. So with the Four of Cups, I realized that sometimes because you are very busy and very content with your work or your career or your educational pursue, you're sometimes rejecting other people's over, or you're kind of like more about how busy you are and tend to not having any time to go and just enjoy your life with other people, especially your friends. So your friends feel, or the other people, so in this video that you are imagined about, think that you're not the kind of person that they can spend time with. You're just a loner, you're just there. You know that there are so many opportunities for you to be happy, but you reject it and you tend to just go by yourself. It's like other people think you have no time for them, and sometimes you are not as easily to be asked to hang out with. This is what they see from you. And with the magician, I think that you are more about into yourself. How people see you is that you're very, not greedy, but it's like you are always chasing for achievement. You are always trying to strive the best, and sometimes you're just like overwork yourself until nobody could connect to you. And it's just like you always focus in that, and other people view you as too ambitious. And you are the kind of person that always work until they've got no time or no chance to go and hang out with you. So you're kind of like ambitious in other people's thoughts. But with the Six of Wands, with the King of Wands and Nine of Pentacles, I've got to say that these three are very good cards. And I don't think that it is something that you have to change actually, because the Six of Wands mean, to clarify the first row that I have said to you, that you are sort of person who has received so many achievements. Maybe other people see your achievement and maybe you like to show it on your social media, or maybe you're on the news, or maybe your parents talk about it, or your close peoples are saying that to public. There are so many people that don't really like about it because it feels like they're bragging about you, or you're too high about yourself, or just like people are very envy towards your success, in this sense of like the Six of Wands here. And sorry, before we've got the King of Wands, and you're also, because you have reached certain success, other people view you as a person that can lead and can move other people. This is pretty dangerous for some people who see you, because they believe that you're very influenced, and sometimes you use the power to make other people do what you want. So be careful. If it's true, then you have to be wiser on using your power and using the way you lead other people to make sure that you don't make them to go and do something that you are desire with no good purposes. But if it's not true, then other people just very envy towards you, because you can move other people to do certain things that is aligned with your goal. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. With the Nine of Pentacles, I see that you're living a kind of luxurious life, maybe because you have success, you have achieved a lot of things, even though it's not luxurious, but other people think that your life is very glamorous. You can do anything that maybe they do not have it. And people see like you tend to show it to the public as if like you're very cocky, or you're very you brag about it, so other people feel uncomfortable with it. And that is the reason why they view that as a negative traits, because they feel like you're always showing what you've got, and it's kind of like disturb them. But I think these three people who view you as a negative were the one that feel envy towards you. So not the people that actually care about you, but it's like them who feel very envy because you have reached your success. So what is the solutions towards these people, like the one who envy you? And how about you that sometimes too focused with your life, too content with your ambition, and sometimes always push yourself to try for the best? We've got the Knight of Pentacles and also the Judgment. So the Knight of Pentacles means that you always have to get the mindset that you should go forwards no matter how bad other people said to you. So it's like you should never hear about something that is bad for you. But so just don't make yourself stress over the thoughts of other people who like to say that you are this, you are that. If it's not true, then you shouldn't be hearing it from them. But focus on critics that can build you to be a better person. Those critics are something that you have to hear, and then you have to move forward. You need to be like more bold, but you also have to know that other people who feel envy about you is not someone that have impact, like direct impact towards you. So what you have to do is like focus from what you are doing, but do not forget that there's also a judgment cards here, means that you have to share yourself to others. So like maybe this Nine of Pentacles cards that I said might be a negative trait from you, or not 100% wrong, that maybe you live a luxurious life or you have so many things to share to other people, then share it. If you have a success story, then share it to other people. But if you have got something that maybe you can help other people in a sense of knowledge, or if you have like lots of money, you can help it to other people, just to make sure that you're not the one who get the fruit of your own labor. Sharing to others is also a part of and a way for you to get more and more success in your life, because we believe that what the universe has gave us, or what God have gave us, all the blessings, all the money, all the love that we receive now is also becoming a, how do I say it, becoming a certain of duty for us, and also our responsibility to pay it back, to at least make the world into a better place. So if you can share your knowledge, you can share and you can help other, why not doing that? And with the Knight of Pentacles, I forgot to say that you are also have to need a time to relax and to be happy for yourself. So do not push yourself and always put on pressure on your shoulder, because you are always content with your work, or you are always saying that you've got to be successful, really really successful, because sometimes you just got to enjoy your life, because while you are living now, you have to make sure that you relax, you take a fresh air, you take a break, you enjoy the beauty and the scenery of this world. You go out, you go on a holiday and do sort of things that sometimes you cannot do, because how I see is that you have spent a lot of your times going after your success until you have no time at all to just pamper yourself. It's kind of like the same like the number one group, the group number one. It's like both of you have no time to pamper yourself. The number one are so then the group number one are so busy to search for the meaning of life, but you number two, you're so busy searching for the success that you really want. Relax, chill, because sometimes if you are keep on searching your success, it will just go away from you. So make sure that you relax, you share it, so there's the more success and also more happiness come to your life. And now we're gonna check your energy, and then how you could transform to a better person in the future. We've got the initiation, which is rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay, and then we've got trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, and then we got keepers of the earth. You are not alone, ancient ancestors stand beside you. This is a good cards. These three are good cards. The initiation means that you are on the right track actually to work really I'm not saying to work really hard, but to work hard for yourself to achieve your success is something that is very true, because you're going to always feel the fruit of your labor later. And those people who like to say bad things or negative things or talk behind you will be the one who receive nothing in return. And this all the hardships that you've gone through will be something that is rewarding in the end. But you also have to realize that you need to trust the niggle. It means that you have to trust your heart desire. So do not push yourself to always be the one who works hard, who tire yourself. You also need to listen to your heart. really need to know where you should stop and also walk in your life, so you're not always go after something that is never ending. Like if you want to go for success, if you want to go for money, you want to be like richer and richer, there's never a set for a rich, because if you see a sky and there's another layer of sky above it, so it's like a never ending journey. Try to relax, because time is very you know our time in this world is has a limit, so you need to realize and make sure that you are also enjoying this life. And last is keeper of the earth. I really believe that if you could balance your life, if you could be I don't think that you're a kind of person that needs a lot of advice from me, because I realize that you have known so many truth about this life. You have gone through a lot. It's just like maybe you are getting a little bit problems about dealing with other people who likes to meddle up in your problems, who like to comment about whatever you have reached in this life, and talk bad behind you. You just have to realize that you are a very great person. You are someone who understands how this world works and all the magic and how the law of universe are going on. So I believe that you're going to someone who make breakthrough in this life, and that is why those things are meant to test you. So do not scared about it. Just go live your life. Make sure that you're happy by giving yourself a reward, a time to break and to take a holiday, because you're going to be the keeper of the earth. You're going to be the one who's really useful, who can bring a nuance toward this world. So I hope so. Group number two. So that's it. How I want to say to you. I'm going to repeat it once again. The first row tells you that other people see your positive traits as a leader. You're someone who has achieved so many things. You're very successful. You are also very mature. Other people seek advice from you, especially for life advice. And you are very in tune with yourself. You can fulfill yourself. You are very introspective, and you are good about your work or your career or education. But the negative side, maybe you're not enjoying your life. You tend to reject all the offers about having fun, and sometimes with the magician in reverse, you are too focused and too greedy for your goals. Like you tend to have one goals and you always want to achieve it better and better, but do not have any spare time or taking a break in the middle of it. And these three cards means that there are so many people envy you, and be careful because you have power. Sometimes those power can be misleading, so make sure that you are always wise. And do not forget to share what you've got, either it is a knowledge, it is a money, or it is a certain experience to other people. Make sure that you become a person who are very contributive to this world and can make this world into a better place. I'm rooting on you, group number two. I know you're a very incredible kind of person. I hope this world could be the best for you. I hope you could achieve your goals, and I hope you're always healthy. So if you want to go and chat with me, you can follow my Instagram at decattleya.tarot. And please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and tell me whether this reading resonates with you or not, or any other things that you want to say to me. You can go to the comment sections and tell me more about it. I really love to read every comments about the reading, and I'm open to every critics. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on next time. Bye bye. Hello, group number three, welcome. This is your reading about how other people view you. These other people could be your boss, your friends, your family, or people in general, but we should go and leave out those love interests, because this has nothing to do for a romantic connection. So just to remind you, and we've got 3 rows here. 12 tarot cards and 3 oracle cards. The first row will tell you the positive traits that other people view from you, and then this is the negative traits that other people see, and then these two are the solutions or something that you can improve, and these three are the energy check for your improvement in the future. Let's get started, and I will open the card one by one for you, group number 3. Nine of Cups. Okay, Nine of Swords in reverse, the Fool, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Lovers. Wow. I've got the energy of someone that is I can sense a wealth kind of energy here, and I was like more into the energy of you, group number 3, as a person who came from a pretty wealthy, or maybe a really wealthy family. So since, even though maybe you feel that your family is not as wealthy as you imagine, but at least since like you are a kid, you can get everything that you want or everything that you need from your parents, and that is what other people see from you, that you are very lucky. And with the Nine of Swords, that you are having a last you are living a life with a less struggle and also less challenge that makes you always feel happy, or that leave you out from stress or depressions or other kind of things. Even though maybe you also for sure you feel sad, or maybe you feel like very down at the moment, but your kind of stress or depression is not something that is very serious compared to others. That's what other people think about you, because they know that you came from a good background. Your families are is very stable, so they can provide you, so other people view you as a person that actually very happy since you're a kid. And with the Fool card, other people always want to be your friends, because you've got this energy for excitement. It's like you are very cool. You're kind of person that is very easy and very that someone seek if they want to hang out with, because you're very fun, and you can bring a fresh air to other people. You're like the center of the attentions for other people, because you can bring this sort of like new adventurous kind of energy, and that is what other people feel from you. You're a very upbeat kind of person. And with the Hierophant in reverse, other people see you as a very open-minded. You are very into something that trend this day, so you're not a person that is conservative. You don't really believe the old values. You uphold new values in this new and progressive values in your life, and that's what other people see from you. You are into those kind of stuff, and you are a person who love to fight for something that should be upheld. That is what I see from the Hierophant in reverse. And the last cards, other people view you as an attractive person. If you're a boy, there's so many girls are falling for you, and if you're a girl, then so many guys try to date you, because you're just so attractive for them. And now let's see the negative traits that other people might get from you or see from you. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands, and we got the Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and this is the Two of Pentacles. So a lot of energy of Pentacles here, and a lot of energy of wealth. Like there is no doubt for me to say that, even though it's maybe not from your family, but you are a kind of person that everybody desired financially. Like you've got anything that you want. You can, if you are already financially independent, that you can buy something based on what you want. But the downside is, because you have lots of money, you tend to be very greedy. That's what other people think. Like you are rarely spend those money for maybe charity, or you are not like to sharing your money into others, so you always use those money for yourself. That's what other people see this from you. And with the Knight of Wands, I feel like other people view you as someone that is pretty reckless in doing work. Like other people see that you're not that careful in doing something. You're like more into, yes, I'm gonna do this, but with less planning. So sometimes it might turns out in the contrary of what you want to get, like in the contrary of your goal. So other people might see that you need a lot of things to plan and to like slow down because you rushed things. Like you have this kind of confidence that everything will fall into the right place or according to what you want, but in fact sometimes that's actually reckless, and you are other people view you as a person who is not counting risks that it might happen. So maybe they still think that you're a little bit childish or you're incapable because you tend to risk everybody else if you want to do something or you want to start a project. But with this is like the how do I say, this is like clarifications of the fact that you came from a well established family or well established environment, that you have people that can support you financially and your life already, because I can see this from Four of Wands, and this is becoming the reason of how other people view, as if you are always trying to initiate something, a project, but you ended up not continuing those projects. It's just like you have something, you have a dream of doing something, but it turns out that you're not doing it and you're not continuing it. It's just like a good idea, but you're not, or you're incapable in the eyes of other people to pursue and to finish that kind of project or that kind of dream of yours. That is what I see. And what other people think the cause of it is because you have lived too happy or too well in your well-established family or environment, and it makes you turn to be like a spoiled kid. That is what other people view, because you have everything. So even though you reach certain success, other people will always think that there's like a help from your family or a help from your connection that could help you to reach this certain kind of success. That is actually very bad, because other people could be this bad on judging other people's life. I also feel sad for you if you have reached certain success and other people still think that it is not your fruit of labor. And then there's Two of Pentacles in reverse. This tells you that that other people see that you're not, and you're incapable of managing your financial wealth or your financial resource. So so this will make other people not really trust into you, because with the Four of Pentacles, they are scared that you might use the money, or maybe like the resource that they given to you for your own needs or your own wants, and that is makes other people less believe in you to use sort of money. It's kind of like I could get that you are very struggling to get away from these perspective of other people. It's like it's not. I know, and I can feel it, that it's not comfortable for you to live with the thoughts of other people, as if you're not incapable of doing everything by yourself. So you gotta work really hard to make sure that and show to these people that you can do, or you can breed something based on your own strength and your own capability. That might be one of your challenge in life, and I hope you could go through it. And now we're going to see the solution, or what can you work upon, especially for these negative traits that other people view from you. The Moon in reverse, and then you got the Hermit. So the Moon in reverse means that these negative things eventually will subsiding. So these will like go away. These thoughts of other people's and those bad mouth about you behind your back will eventually just go away, because other people talks are meant nothing if it's not something that can help you to or show you the right way to go through your successful road. So you don't have to listen to them, because those things are eventually will go just like that. So don't really, if you're not that a person that they are mentioning about, and if you are trying to get out from those perspective, or those few, or those character that they are imagine you are kind of like spoiled kid or spoiled brat, you will eventually be able to go from that, and those talks behind you will eventually stop. And with the hermit in reverse, I think one of the thing is that you always have to know which people are thinking you like that, and you always you need to know what group of friends that you're currently involved in, or what kind of environment that might give negative influence in your life, and you have to retract yourself from those group if you want to go and develop yourself into a brand new person that is able to reach your goals and becoming an independent person and being the driver of your own life. Because I have to see, and I could sense that sometimes you feel like everything is out from your will, like you're just do something that maybe your parents told you to do, or other people told you to do, or the person who is higher from you telling you should do this or do that. You're trying to go away from that, so you need to be a more positive kind of person. You need to work hard. You need to have a valid result and valid proof that you are capable of doing something, and that you can be the creator of something. And that is what you have to do. One of it is to retract yourself from environment of people that could not benefit you in the long term. Maybe you like to join people who like to drink, or maybe you like to join a group in which you are always spend your money just for leisure or entertainment, instead of saving or doing a project or making money from it. You're, instead of spending it, you need to retract yourself from those people, because it will never benefit you, and it will just put you in a never-ending cycle in which you're not going to be anyone, and you're not gonna be independent for the rest of your life. So group number 3, these 3 oracle cards will be like the energy check, and will be like the clarification cards also for these 2 tarot cards for the solutions that I have told you. Trust the niggle. What is niggling feeling trying to tell you? Trust the niggle. And then we have Imbrama. Where are you being called to journey to? This is a question for you. And birthing a new edge, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Wow. So group number 3, I realized that those resources God or the universe gave you since you were born are meant for you to make it as a fuel for you to produce something that is meant to something precious in this world. Like if trust and niggle, you need to know, and you need to like go back to your heart to feel what are the people that can benefit you, that can bring you to the positive side, that can guide you to becoming a better person, and leave those people who will only makes you feel less worthy, or those people who just like trying to use you, or just get how to say it, to get advantage of you. So you need to retract yourself from those people. How? By using your feelings. You are the one who knows really well which person good to you because you are you, and which person good with you because you have money or you have resources, and if when you are happy. And then in Brahma is where are you being called to journey to? Up until now, I feel that you are still confused of what do you want to be, or what kind of job you have to take or what kind of business you have to build. So this Imrama wants you to think again what kind of things that you really want to chase in this life, and if you are up into it, then you have to go and chase it, because birthing a new age means that maybe in a year or in a 6 months you will be a totally brand new person. You're gonna be a person with a creation. You're gonna be a person with something that you can say that this is what what I have been working about, and this is what I have been very hard to accomplish. You will get something that you can be very proud of, because you are coming to a new age. You're going to be very mature. You're going to be a person that everybody respect you, because you are a person and a man of work, not because you have something that is already born with you. And that is a really good thing, because maybe in your life sometimes we are born here to make, we were being born in this life because we have to prove other people that we capable and can be independent because of ourselves, and not because the family or the background that attached to our life like that. So group number 3, I hope that your journey of living a life that is you with no entitlement will someday be achieved. What you've got to do is to go back to what your heart desire, what your heart tells you, what you want to be, what can you do, and do not forget, plan first. Do not be reckless. Do always count each risk that will come in whatever you would do, and plan your financial well. Do not always use the money for yourself. Think of others, and make sure that when you have an idea, then you have to make sure that it could be done, and it could be something that you can get the benefit from. So just not try to start it and then you just left it away like that. And you just have to believe in yourself. Go away from those people who will never benefit you and only put you in a condition where you're not going to be successful. So I have rooting for group number 3, because I know you have so many potential and you can be a certain person that you really want and you are really desired about. And you have so many blessings in this world. It's just how you can be more grateful into it and have the patience and also the passions to live the life to its fullest with all the resources that have given to you. I believe in you, group number 3. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it resonates with you and we can talk again. So just follow me at decattleya.tarot on Instagram. Like this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to support me and for me to upload more videos. And then comment me how about this reading resonates with you, and then whatever you want to say. If you have any opinion, I am very welcome to it. I am very thankful for you, and I hope to see you again on my next video. So group number 3, enjoy your life. Bye bye. Hello, group number 4, welcome. This is your reading for the topic of how do people view me. So there are 12 tarot cards and 3 oracle cards here, and I'm gonna deliver a reading for you in which the other people in this reading is not a love interest. So it could be your boss, it could be your friends, it could be your families, or maybe people in general on how they view you. The first row will tell you about the positive traits that other people get from you, and then the negative traits on how people see you or maybe judge you. And this is the solution on how you work towards becoming a better person. And these 3 oracle cards will be like the future energy of you. And so let's open the first row. The Hermit, 4 of Pentacles. I've seen these cards a lot in this reading. And 2 of Cups, the Tower, and the Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Okay, group number 4. I think you have gone through a lot and you have worked so hard, because that is what other people see it from you. The Hermit, I think that you spend most of your life alone. you don't have so many close friends. You are more into yourself. You're very introspective. You always grow wise because you learning from yourself, and you are managed to live your life very independent. And when the Four of Pentacles, every single money you earn right now is because you have worked and you have sweat a lot for those money. You have saved a lot because you realize that you're not maybe uh, as lucky as other people that came from a wealthy family or having all the things they want because other people gave it for them. You have to earn it, even though maybe you came from a wealthy family. But every single freedom or liberation that you are feeling right now is because you have worked for it. And with the Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, sorry, and the Tower, I feel that other people also realize that you have gone through, either you maybe gone through a divorce, or your parents have gone through a divorce, or you have broke up, or and your life kind of fall apart, and you have gone through all this problem, and in the end you're still becoming a person that is positive, that you're becoming a person with new energy, that you are brave enough to continue your life. I sense maybe you have gone into a depression before in your lifetime, or maybe you have, I'm sorry, but maybe to the extreme cost you ever think of suicide. You are going from those very depressing moment into someone that is very positive, someone with new energy. With the Page of Pentacles, it's like a new idea, new you coming into a new birth, and that is very positive, and other people get it from you. You are like the living proof that even though the hardest time in your life still could make you into a better person. You could still live, you still can continue your life, and you can make a better, better hope, better future from those hardship that you have been through. And this is like the negative traits that they get from you. The Hierophant, Knight of Wands, I'm sorry. Okay, Nine of Cups, the Moon, and the Chariot. Okay, here, with the Hierophant, I've got the energy that you are actually pretty much conservative. If you're not very conservative, but there's this sign that maybe you are kind of still act based on traditional values or old values that other people might not be able to correlate with. So maybe they think that they couldn't understand you best, and sometimes they are not really understand the way you view things. And this is with the Hierophant. And with the Knight of Wands in reverse, I can see that with the Knight of Wands in reverse, that somehow you also act impulsively. So sometimes you act like whatever you want. It's like whatever comes into your mind, then that is exactly the thing that you're gonna do. Sometimes it might be other people might view you as a person who live your life as what you want instead of planning something really carefully. So maybe that is the reason why other people look at you as a little bit wild. And with the Nine of Cups and the Moon, I think that maybe because of the dark past or our problems or past problems that you have been through, maybe with the Nine of Cups in reverse, you have gone through hard times until you have to turn your way to like the alcohol or maybe something that is pretty negative, and other people still judge you from that things, and it's really hard for them to not really counting these dark past of yours, or maybe your past of doing some mistakes, even though this will eventually succeeding, but those people are sometimes still judging you because of that, which is not that is something that is unfair. If I can see that, it is very, very unfair for you to being judged because of that. And I think you have to be realize that now you have entered a new life, a new chance. So even though other people might still perceive you as someone that you used to be, but you have to be a person that proves them it is wrong, and you're a very new person right now. And with the Chariot, I think that other people view you as someone that is uh, um, not wanting to ask help from other people, so you always keep your problems by yourself, and you just don't want to be seen to ask help from others. You're a little bit too individualistic here, so even though you are very gone through a hard times, you just not want to ask help from others, or maybe ask opinion. You're just like the hermit here. It could be like your positive traits, but it also could be like your negative traits, because not everything you can handle it alone. It could be like whenever you feel you're in problem, or when you are actually working, you don't want to ask or communicate with much people, especially to show your fragile or your sensitive side to other people, because maybe you feel you don't like other people to see you on your weak spot, like that. And then with the 8 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Cups in reverse, there's a lot of cups here. There's a lot of going on with your heart. um, I think the solution is for you to move on. So up until now, even though you're becoming a brand new person with brand new hope, those past you have been gone through still haunting you. It's like still becoming the stress in your head. It's still becoming something that makes you maybe feel you're unable to sleep every night, or that's something that you're still holding on so much, even though it's just already a past. But you have to learn to always try to move on, and knowing that you're a new person. Do not care for other people think that you're still the same person as you used to be, because right now you are a brand new person, and that is the reality, and that is the fact. So do not think about what other people think about you, because you are just like a new page. You are you. And with the 10 of Cups in reverse, I don't know why, but it's just like maybe this problem that you have been through makes you, cut your relationship with this certain person. Maybe this is a family problems, or maybe this is have a connection with the family, but you are being asked to connect more to your family, to make sure that you are connected with people that loved you and you love, because you tend to back yourself from them. I think you just don't want to show that how many hardship that you have gone through, and you just want to go and take all the hardships alone. But that is not the way. That will never help you, because actually when you turn to the people that you love, it will make you happier. And stop thinking that you can do everything by yourself, because we as a human, we're just people that born into this world to help each other. So do not think that whenever you feel like you are sad, there's nobody could help you, but there's a lot of people that could help you. So you can ask help from your family or people that you love. It's totally okay, and that is what the cards try to say to you, and try to make you realize that the solution is actually the people around you. And this is like the oracle cards. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So just like what I said, you don't have to take those who said that you are still the same person who do the same mistakes, or channel out your emotion to a negative things that you used to do in the past, as someone that can judge you. So you don't have to listen to it, and you don't have to fit in into a certain role or certain character that these people who judge you think will be good to you. You're just gonna be yourself, as long as it is positive. You don't have to becoming other person that it is not yours. So to prove it, not if you want to prove that these people who said that you're still the same person is wrong, it's not becoming the person that they imagine you to be, but you have to becoming the person that you truly are in a positive way. That is the way. And birthing a new creation, streaming a new world into being. all those things you have gone through in the past will eventually go away, because you're gonna entering a new era, a new moment in which you're like just a newborn baby. You're going to live a life which is different, better, and it will lead you to happiness. So do not scare that what's in the past will haunt you for the rest of your life. As long as you move on, you will live a very beautiful life. And please, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I really believe, by looking at the cards that have been, opened here, that all the experience, all the bad things that happened to you before is actually the things that you have to share to this world. So you do not have to hide it. In fact, you could just share it to other people, so other people will learn from you. It's like you're uplifting humanity, gone based on what you have been through. You are becoming a new person. You're becoming a very positive kind of person, in which you could change other people who might, depressed, who might lost lost hope, to becoming a person with a new hope, to becoming a person with new life energy, just like you, just like how you're becoming this Page of Pentacles, a new person, and birth a new idea, a new you. You can do that for other people. You can uplift their life in a way that your life will also be uplifted. And that is what I believe for you, dear people who choose group number 4. So I really believe that whatever kind of problems that has happened in your life that turns you into maybe feel negative, or you ever gone through a hard times in which you go to a negative peoples and do negative things, it's just all in the past. All you have to do is now to open your mind. You are willing to move on. Maybe the Hierophant in this is also it's not only that you're still think conservatively, but it's because you're still doesn't want to change. So you're very fixed with how you see this world. But actually, if you are still fixed with how you see this world, you're gonna see just one side. But with the new you could just go to a totally different world in which you feel happy, and that this world is very broad, this world is very big. So dream big and dare to go out from your comfort zone, dare to live with an open mind, so you could meet more people, more positive people, rather than those people who still think you are the same person as you used to be when you're gone through a negative time. So that's it, group number 4. I hope it could help you, and I hope it could resonate with you. And if you want to talk to me more about it, you can just follow my Instagram at decattleya.tarot. We could chat there. And I hope you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment me about my reading on the comment sections. I really love to see and hear your opinion. I really like to get critics, as long as it can help me to improve my reading. I am so happy to know that you have been through a hard times, but you are there. You're very strong to becoming a new person. I'm very proud of you. It's not easy, and I am rooting for you, group number 4, that you can be a better person. Do not worry into something that has been done. Now you have to plan your future. I hope the best for you, group number 4. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi, for you who picked group number 5, this is like the last reading session in this video, and I just want to welcome you. And this is your reading for the topic of how do people view me. And these people are more like your boss, maybe your co-workers, your friends, your family, or other people in general, but we have to leave out those of your love interests, right? And the first row, this first 5 cards will show you the positive traits that other people view from you, and this is the negative traits that other people might perceive from you. And then these 2 are the solutions on how you worked on it, and then these are the energy check for you to be a better person in the future. So we're gonna see from the first 5 cards, which is Queen of Wands, and then you got the Knight of Wands, and there is a 3 of Swords in reverse, in reverse, and then the Star in reversed, and Queen of Swords. All right, here we are with the Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, and Queen of Swords. Wow, I just have to say that you are a social butterfly. You have so many friends and so many people just like you. You're just like the center of every party, and you are like the light of the room. Everyone's looking at you because you have this kind of, spirit, energy to connect with other people. You're very outgoing and you're very easygoing. With a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords, if you are a girl, then you're an independent woman that everybody will look up to. And if you're a guy, you're sort of a person that everyone very attracted into. And with the Knight of Wands, you are always have the energy to start a new project. You are burst with an energy that want to do everything. You're very powerful and you're up for new challenges. You are a person that can conquer any hardships in your life, in which many people see that as a good trait. And with the Three of Swords in reverse, I might have to say that you are forgiving. You're easily move on from something, and you doesn't like to hold grudge in the past, especially for that. You let what happened in the past stay in the past, and you always turn a new page for you to easily go through your life. But with the stars in reverse, other people also view the positive cards, which actually not really positive because you're overly realistic, so you don't see the new or the good outcome. You always accounting for the risk. You're very realistic. Other people see that as a good traits because you are like you're a good person who could calculate risk, especially on if you are working. It's good traits for other people, but for me, I think sometimes you also need to see something with the bright side of it instead of always being overly realistic. And the second row will be like the negative traits that other people feel from you. We've got the Justice in reverse, and then there's the Ace of Wands, and there's also Four of Pentacles, the strength, and King of Swords. Why is this two in the negative traits? Okay, well, with the Justice, I could sense that maybe because you're overly realistic, you tend to always give opinion or tend to go for something that is contradictory, or something that people are disagree upon. Like you are breaking their opinion or their view or their imagination on reaching certain wants or needs or dreams because you are realistic. And then the Ace of Wands, it's like with the Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I see there's a connection in these two cards. The Ace of Wands, I feel like you tend to forget because you are too much to your passion and your work. Sometimes you tend to forget to think about people around you that is very matter, like your family or your close friends. You are always go to other people around there, but it's sometimes you are forget to go and nurturing and caring more for these people instead of those people that are out there. And with the Four of Pentacles, I think these close people around you are willing for you to spend more time, or maybe to care more about them, other than people that actually not really know you well. Because here you like to spend maybe your money or your time to yourself only, or other people that is not really correlated to you, because you're a social butterfly. So sometimes you have to treat other people, or you have to try to impress other people, but those people who are very close to you, like your family or your close friends, sometimes you just tend to forget them. And the Strength card, I see that with the Strength card and the King of Swords, it's not your fault and it's not your negative trait. It's just like them. Because what I already said, if you're a woman, then you're a very independent kind of woman. If you're a guy, then you're very attractive. And attractive in a sense that you can attract so many people to believe in you, to adore you. So there's so many people feel, like feel like you threaten them. It feels like you could be something that makes them nothing in compare. You're very powerful, and with the King of Swords, you like always know what you want to do, and you always have an idea. You always have a clear minded. Oh, I forgot to say, with the positive traits of your Queen of Swords, it means that you are ruled by heart. So both your head and your heart isn't stable. That's a good thing. So that what makes other people's are very insecure with you. They are scared of your power and your capability. So many people envy you because they realize that you could be someone that get the place instead of them. Wow, other people could be very negative. So be careful. It's not your fault, but sometimes other people might just think like that. And there's nothing that we can change because it's just what in their mind. And sometimes we've got to realize that maybe, uh, these peoples are meant in this world to make us realize that we need to be more careful, especially on choosing friends, because I have already said that maybe these people are feel threatened. These can be the people who you actually think that is from outside of your circle, that maybe this one is good to me, but instead they could like stab you from the back. So be careful, okay, group number 5, because you are a person that like if I want to say, you're so wow. You're like, you get everything. You can be anyone that other people desired in this life. So be careful, because there will be so many people try to pin you down. And I really wish that you could get up and show the world that you are a whole new person, and you're not as easy to be taken down as what they want. And then here we got the solution for you. There's a Knight of Pentacles, and there's also the Empress in reverse. With the Knight of Pentacles, just like what I really want to tell you, you don't have to listen to these people who just want to pin you down. You just got to continue with what you have in your mind. You really got to go forward. I think the reason why you're being realistic, or you're becoming this successful, or becoming this mature in your life, because maybe you have experienced so many hardships and hard work, and you've been really tired before, and you're now is in the peak of your successful, because you have been gone through all of it. So I think these talks, or these people who are very negative, will eventually not affecting you, and you could just continue with your goals and try to achieve it. With the Empress in reverse, it will still this card asks you to care more about yourself, and also with the people that is really matter in your life. I think if you are lost contact with your family, or rarely just say hi or communicate with your family, you're gonna go with them, and you're gonna see them again, and just gonna say hi. So make and build a connection that you used to forget with this with your family, because it will be very important for you to meet them again, and then to connect with them again. It could help you to like think more positively, because you're a very realistic kind of person. You tend to forget that this world also could offer you something pretty, something beautiful, something out of your imagination, something that maybe feels like unreal for you. But this world, this universe, God is capable of doing that. So maybe like when you turn to your family, people that you really love, people who are very close to you, it could give you some love and new hope. So the person that you used to be very overly realistic, and someone that like to break other people's imagination, because you know that it is like almost impossible, you could just feel the magic of this life, and you tend to be more relaxed, and you can enjoy yourself more. You can feel happy just by yourself, so you don't need to always chase other people approval, or always becoming the center of the crowd. And sometimes you also feel tired because of that, and now you can just like happy by being yourself. And this is the 3 oracle cards that I want to tell you the energy of what will happen in the future, and what is this meant for you. So we've got the leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Wow, this is really good. This will help you to like lessen your realistic, too overly realistic way of thinking, that you should worry less. I think that you have been somebody has hurt you before, somebody has give you false hope, or maybe you feel like somebody has tricked you, or they make you lost something that is very important in your life, that makes you doesn't want to believe in anything that much, and that makes you does not believe in anything. But these are the cards saying that you just got to take a little leap of faith. You just gotta be trusting. You have to worry less, because what happened in the past is just in the past, and you are the person who's you can forgive and you can move on. That is why with the leap this, the universe and maybe God just wants you to know that he has your back, and that the universe is just like will give you a safety net even if when you fall. I think for all the kindness that you have been give to other people will eventually be your safety net when you fall in your life in the future. But make sure that you're still calculating risk of every single decision that you make. It is a good trait of you, but don't be overly realistic until you're a little bit pessimist. You should be like the optimistic kind of person, because like even the universe said that you just have to jump, and later on the universe just will catch you. This is really good. And the second card is trust the niggle. What is niggling feeling trying to tell you? So because what I say, you are sometimes overly realistic. You always count on your head, even though you also rule with your hearts. But in predicting the future or imagining things, imagining the result, you tend to always use your head. So you neglect, and you're just like don't listen to what your heart's saying to you. And these cards are wanting you to listen to your heart more after you watching this video. If you want to do something, if you believe in something, that please do according to what your heart tells you, instead of just like breaking what your heart wants, because you think that it might not be available in the real life. And the last cards, we've got the keepers of the earth. So you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So don't worry, because I think you are born in this world to be something great, to be someone greater than you are right now. You could change this world. You could make this world a better place, and you are the one who could bring balance. Just I forgot, there's another group that get this card. I think it is number 2 or number 1, I really forgot, but either that or group number 3, but they also get this card. I think it's really good, because it's rarely for you to becoming a person that born into this world and realizing that you have and you will change how this world, even though it's maybe just a small portion of it, but you will have the role to change this world into a better place, because you are a very magnificent and you are a very great person. Just believe that. Group number 5, you have to work again. You have more in tune with yourself. You have to get a dream big. You've got to connect with the people around you more, the people who really close to you and the people who really care, which is your family and your loved ones. That is very important. What you see that maybe other people out there could help you, maybe they're not as good as you thought. So be careful and make sure that you make a good friends and trust your heart and intuition. That is just the message from me, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Thank you so much, group number 5, who already listened my reading. I'm very happy. And then if you want to chat with me more, you could just go to my Instagram account and follow my account at dewycattleya.tarot. Do not forget to like this video if this reading resonates with you, and subscribe to my channel. And I really love to if you would like to comment too and give me your opinion about how is my reading. And that's it, group number 5. I hope you have a great day. I hope this reading will help you to becoming a better person, to becoming more confident in dreaming, in believing in something magical and not too realistic over yourself, and just enjoy your life, because I know you deserve it and you're a very great person. So goodbye, group number 5. I'll see you on our next video, and just live your life to its fullest. Bye.